Jaden Rashada makes his announcement, and it is official. He is heading to the Miami Hurricanes. An interesting spot, to say the least, with Josh Gaddis and Mario Cristobal coming down there this year and what hopes and looks to be rebuilding that offense and that team. One of the better quarterbacks in this class, highly ranked by the Composite and 247sports.com, but is also now the second quarterback in this class to join Miami. So what does this mean for that the quarterback room and the Miami Hurricanes? So, Pittsburgh, California is where he played his high school football. Did play for IMG, is transferred around multiple times now, but is ended up there this last year and will likely play there again this year. And again, one of the better quarterbacks in this class. He is QB7 in the composite, QB5 for 24/7 Sports. And I'm very intrigued to see what this means for them. They have got an intriguing quarterback room now at Miami football. But before we get to that, let's talk a little bit about what Jaden Rashada does on the field. In my opinion, very smooth and easy release paired with very smooth mechanics. And he's also got a very quick release. So it's really good for him. Gets the ball out quick. And you can see the velocity as well on a lot of his throws. He displays very good touch and has some very good anticipation throws as well, meaning he throws that ball and anticipating the wide receiver getting open down their route. Very intriguing, very good, just incredible passer of the ball, if we're being honest. He is able to manipulate the pocket very, very well. It's a very key thing, I think, for quarterbacks, and not just knowing when to step up in the pocket and throw that ball, but also avoiding rushers and when to bail out of the pocket, and he succeeds there as well. He can get you some yards on the run with his legs. He's very dangerous there, but most of the time he's looking to get outside of the pocket to buy time and get the ball down the field. He can throw off platform very well, displays very good velocity, and for the most part, accuracy as well when throwing off platform. I think really the biggest question with Jaden Rashada is he struggles with accuracy consistently. Sometimes he will throw some very, very accurate balls, and then sometimes he tends to miss a little bit long or too high, and it's led to some very intriguing interceptions. Overall, though, he is an incredibly good quarterback. He's my QB4 in this class, just to kind of give you guys a hint. Like, everybody is very high on him. And him choosing Miami is very, very interesting because, again, they've got a loaded quarterback room. Everybody assumes right now that Tyler Van Dyke will be going to the NFL after this year. He's getting a lot of first-round buzz right now, expecting to have a very good offense this year with Josh Gaddis calling the plays. And you've got Mario Cristobal there as the head coach who had, a great quarterback in Justin Herbert. Wasn't necessarily allowed to kind of do what made him great, at least at the NFL level. On top of that, you've got Jake Garcia, the redshirt freshman, who was also very highly recruited last year, and Jacurri Brown. 2 years ago for Garcia, last year for Jacurri Brown. Now you get Jaden Rashada on top of Emory Williams, who committed just earlier, a couple days ago. I believe it was on Thursday, commits to Miami as well. Both of those quarterbacks will be at Elite 11, so there's a lot of competition here for Miami. What I do think worries me a little bit for if you're a Jake Garcia, if you roster Jake Garcia or Jacurri Brown on your rosters is, well, Miami did not recruit those guys. Those are incumbents on their rosters. They're both likely going to be replaced, in my opinion, by Jaden Rashada or Emory Williams. I would not be surprised if either one of those guys transfers out over the coming year just because we've seen they went hard after these guys. Mario Cristobal, Josh Gaddis wanted, at least in my opinion, very much wanted Jaden Rashada. He was a very highly coveted quarterback in this class. There are a lot of top teams in on him. Yet he passes on all those and comes to Miami. He said in his press conference, they just made it feel like home. Maybe they're trying to pull what Ohio State's done recently in recruiting all these five-star quarterbacks. I don't know. But regardless, they bring in Jaden Rashada on top of Emory Williams, who is lower. I believe he's 45 in the composite, but he's also a very good quarterback and will be at the Elite 11 finals this year, as will Jaden Rashada. So it's going to be very interesting. If Tyler Van Dyke goes out there and has that good season and goes on to the NFL, you could be looking at a four-way battle for that job. Will Cristobal go with the Jacurri Brown or Jake Garcia if they don't transfer out because they know the system, they've been there longer, or will he go with the guy that he wanted and he recruited in Jaden Rashada or Emory Williams? It's a loaded room. Going to be a lot of fun to watch. Regardless, right now, I would say Jaden Rashada is better than Emory Williams, probably better than Jacurri Brown as well. Is he better than Jake Garcia? I think that's the real question. I think he's got a real shot at winning this job next year. But regardless, interesting spot for him and a great get for the Miami Hurricanes. Guys, if you like this kind of content, give us a like, give us a subscribe to the channel. We would really appreciate it. It really helps us out as we're trying to bring you this news as it happens. Last really big name guy, Dante Moore in this quarterback class. When and where will he commit? Was just in Oregon this last weekend. When it does happen, though, we will bring it to you guys. And make sure check out campus2canton.com. Everybody have